flying salesman, just like it sounds?
Just like it sounds, the flying salesman.
Clear.
Before takeoff, checklist. Parking brake set. Cabin doors and windows closed and locked. We're going to leave this window open for now. Cow flaps full open. Flight controls free and correct. Flight instruments check. Everything's in the green. Instruments look good. Fuel on the Fuller tank. Mixture set. Elevator rudder trim. Give it just a little bit of up trim and a little bit of right trim. Then we're going to do throttle 1700 for a mag check and a propeller check. Right mag. Good drop. Left mag. Good drop. Cycle that propeller. Good drop. Got 140 degrees on that oil temperature. That looks good. Put my backup battery on. Double check that cylinder head and EGTs. All looks good. Looks like she's warmed up and ready to roll. Downtown Tower, Centurion 604 November is ready to go 32.
Centurion 604 November, Downtown Tower, hold short, runway 32, landing traffic.
Hold short 32 for November.
Centurion 604 November, Downtown Tower, turn left heading 310, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 32 left to 310 for 6048 November. Alright, nobody on final. If you're one of my fellow aviators, you've heard it before. I'm going to say it again. Line up on the center line. Come to a complete stop. 30 inches of manifold pressure. Let that turbo lag. Red line, red line. Airspeed alive. Looking for 80 knots. 80 knots rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up, accelerating. And flaps coming up. Coming left to 310.
Turn 4 November, contact Shreveport departure.
4 November's going to departure. Have a good day. And bringing that power back. 30 inches of manifold pressure, 2,500 RPM.
Shreveport departure, Centurion 604 November's off at downtown 700, climbing for 2,000.
Centurion 604 November, Shreveport departure right in. Centurion 48 November, radar contact 2 miles south north of the downtown airport, climb and maintain 5,000.
Up to 5,000, heading 310 for 604 November.
Centurion 48 November, turn left heading 230.
Left 230 for 48 November.
Alright, left 230 up to 5,000. Little bumpy today. Not too surprised with the blue skies.
For 48 November, turn left direct Alexandria.
Left direct Alexandria for 604 November.
Looking for a heading of about 138, it says.
Shreveport approach, Sirius 4 Hotel Bravo. Sirius 604 Hotel Bravo, Shreveport approach, altimeter 2990. 2990, 4 Hotel Bravo's with you. I'll be climbing 3,100 direct Creppy and holding, and then I'll be proceeding with the RNAV 32 into downtown. Sirius 4 Hotel Bravo, roger. You want on navigation for that? That'd be great, 4 Hotel Bravo. Sirius 4 Hotel Bravo, roger, downtown, still in at runway 32, winds are variable at 3.
Those bumps are starting to smooth out a little bit. Go ahead and turn the autopilot on. I want you guys to be sure to tune in to my next video. Flying down here for the Gulf South Maintenance Symposium, I'm going to meet up with Chris Holder from Concord Battery. He and I are going to jump in the airplane together, and actually this evening we're going to film a different video, but we're going to go grab some dinner together, and on the way down he and I are going to talk a little bit about Concord batteries if you're flying an airplane and you have a Concorde battery or you're thinking about buying a Concorde battery, this is a good video for you to watch and kind of meet some of the people behind the brand. They're really great folks, and then also learn a little bit more about their products from the guys who know it best. So that's one of the great things about what I get to do. I get to travel the country and meet these great vendors and great manufacturers and learn a little bit more about their products that they manufacture. So it's fantastic that I get this opportunity, and I want to share that with you guys.
Centurion 48 November, traffic 2 o'clock, 5 miles, maneuvering now southeast is a Cirrus at 3,800.
Point November's looking for the traffic.
Cirrus 484 Kilo Tango, contact Longview approach 127.32, good day.
This is the traffic they're advising me of there.
Blue Streak 5262.
You can see him there on the iPad. 900 below me, coming up on 5,000.
And 604 November has the traffic inside going away.
So like I was saying, this is a great opportunity for me to share just a little bit behind the scenes and bring an expert in the airplane with me and let them talk about their products, and that way you get the best information we can possibly get, and hopefully make us all better pilots and we'll all learn something from it. So check that out in the next video. You can call it you might call it a $100 seafood platter instead of a $100 hamburger. All right, we're going to close those cow flaps. Pull that power back 28 inches of manifold pressure. 2,400 RPM, do a course leaning about 100 pounds per hour. Hit that altitude hold button. Go ahead and switch over to my flight timer. We're at 12 minutes right now, so we'll let the temperature stabilize for about 5 minutes. And then we'll go through our leaning process.
Angel Flight 3130, contact Fort Worth Center 128.2, good day. Hotel Bravo approach.
Yes, sir. I'd like to get the RNAV into 32 downtown, starting at Creppy if possible.
Here's 4 Hotel Bravo, roger. Do you want that on your own navigation or you want vectors and separation services?
We'll go through vectors, if you don't mind.
Here's 4 Hotel Bravo, roger. Cross Creepy at a rough 3,100, cleared RNAV runway 32 approach.
Cross Creppy 3,100 or above for the RNAV approach from downtown 32.
Centurion 48 November, contact Polk approach 132.05, good day.
132.05 for 4 November. You have a great day as well. Good afternoon, Polk Approach. Centurion 604 November is with you, level 5,000.
For 604, 8 November, Polk Approach, Alexander altimeter 29901.
29901 for 604, 8 November.
I turned that volume up to 75 because Shreveport was so quiet, and that one blew me out of there. Sorry about that. Turn those Aeromock Wilco vents down a little bit. Outside air temperature 56. Everybody likes to know the speeds and settings. I'm at 28 inches of manifold pressure, 2,400 RPM. I got 158 knots indicated, 172 knots true airspeed, and 182 knots across the ground. So well over 200 miles an hour on our way down to South Louisiana. Gotta love days when you got a tailwind. Looking at about 11 knots right on the tail. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Let those temperatures stabilize. Hit our lean fine button. Start dialing that mixture back. Steady, but slowly. There it is, number 3. Peaked at about 1,456 degrees. We'll start dialing it back up. Looking for 100 degrees rich of peak. About 94, 95, we'll see where that settles out.
Polk Approach 604 November, just checking to see if anybody's alive out there.
Yes, sir. We're sitting here. It's just a long way for all of you to go before I have to say something.
Sounds good. Well, we'll all enjoy the ride.
You flying for fun or work?
Well, I have the best job in the world. I fly for work, and it's a lot of fun. I'm a traveling salesman and get to use the airplane to make sales calls.
Awesome. Sounds perfect.
Very blessed.
I'm actually just getting ready to start flying myself.
Outstanding. Well, congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck. If you get a chance, check me out on YouTube, The Flying Salesman. You get to see where I go and what I do.
Awesome. I sure will. I look at a lot of stuff like that. So it's The Flying Salesman, just like it sounds?
Just like it sounds, The Flying Salesman.
Alrighty.
That's really cool. I've never been able to share about the YouTube channel on the air like that. That's kind of cool. It's only on the quiet days when no one else can hear it that I'd be able to do that. Flying over Alexandria, Louisiana right now. This is the old England Air Force Base. Their runway is 10,000 feet long. For a period of time I was based out of here, and landing on that runway was a lot of fun. Not very often you get to have 10,000 feet to play with. Come in and ask the tower if we could land long and put the airplane in ground effect and get used to flying it in ground effect. That was always a lot of fun. Really some neat things you can do training-wise, really understand forward slips and that sort of thing. If you get the opportunity to get over the runway and kind of get a feel for it, and be able to safely maneuver the airplane and really will help you with your crosswind landings. It's amazing when you're not worried about running out of runway, you really get an opportunity to kind of feel that crosswind and let the airplane ease across the runway one way and then let it come drifting back with the wind. It really gives you a lot of confidence in how to control the airplane with a crosswind. So if you get an opportunity, find an airport like that, it's a good opportunity to do some really good training. Now we're making our turn to Lafayette. .24 minutes to go. Go ahead and switch that tank. We are definitely down here in the Mississippi River Delta farm country. I want to give a shout out to the Bubenzers. They farm down in this neck of the woods. Really great family, a lot of fun to be around, and like to support the channel. So want to give a shout out to them. Thank you very much.
48 November, contact Lafayette approach wind 128.7. Have a good one.
128.7 for 48 November. You have a great day as well.
You too. And I subscribed.
Oh, outstanding. Thanks.
Man, that's awesome. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy coming along, and I hope you enjoy the flights.
Lafayette approach, Centurion 604 November's with you, level 5,000 feet.
Centurion 604 November, Lafayette approach, Lafayette altimeter 2985, expect visual approach, runway 4 right and lower in 10 miles.
All right, 2985, and we'll expect 4 right for 48 November.
Need to go ahead and get that ASOS tuned in.
Lafayette Regional Airport information, uniform 18530, observation wind 0507, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 23, dew point 14, altimeter 2986.
Information uniform.
Continue planning and departing runway 4 right, all Lafayette departures, contact clearance delivery on 125.55 prior to taxi. VFR departures advise initial heading and altitude, all aircraft feedback, all hold short instructions, helicopter 2 east slow. Notice air emissions are nav, runway 29 are not available, runway 4 left, 22 right, runway 1129 are closed except taxi between runway 4 right, 2, taxiway Delta. Taxiway Bravo closed between 4 right, 22 left and approach into runway 29er, taxiway Bravo closed. Taxiway Foxtrot closed between runway 1129er and taxi lane Alpha, Lafayette TAC announcement unserviceable, advise initial contact you have information.
And Lafayette approach 604 November, I didn't check in with, but I have uniform.
4 November, roger.
Oh my goodness. There's a cloud out there. Maybe 10 clouds. You'd be hard pressed to log any IMC time in that today.
November 6048 November, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000 for 604 November.
Set my altitude bug 3,000.
November 4 November, flighting 180, vector for sequence.
180 for 604 November.
Corvette 35, connect to tower 118.5. Centurion 4 November, turn left, heading 130.
130 for 604 November.
604 November, traffic you're following, 9 miles straight in, final, a Hogjet 2000.
Alright, 40 November, be looking for the traffic. Is it a Honda Jet?
A Hogjet.
We'll be looking for it, November.
Goshawk, I guess, is the full. Blue Street 5679, connect center 120.9 or 7.
2697, Blue Shake 50, 679, good day.
And 604 November has the traffic on final insight.
Roger, follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, runway 4 right, contact tower 118.5.
All right, clear to the visual 4 right, going to tower for 604 November.
Cleared for the visual. On a tower. Lafayette Tower, Centurion 604 November is on the visual for 4 right.
Centurion 604 November, Lafayette Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, wind 0205.
Clear to land, 4 right for 604 in November. Gotta put the, you saw me hit the CDI button to get my CDI switched over from GPS to VOR localizer. So we got the localizer tuned in, just a little bit below glide slope, we'll let that capture. There's a glide slope. Be looking for about 16 inches of manifold pressure. Go ahead and check that number 2 CDI, make sure it's working right.
2 mile final runway 04 right.
Pull that power back a little bit more, slow it down some. A little bit fast. There we go. Now we're settling right in where we need to be.
Lafayette Tower, helicopter 324, Charlie Alpha.
Helicopter 324.
Alright, gas is on the fullest tank, undercarriage,
Charlie Alpha, 4
mixture,
miles to the
props,
north,
seatbelt, shoulder harnesses, cow flaps closed.
Landing. Headed towards the
500.
ARA New Iberia. Lafayette Tower, helicopter 324, Charlie Alpha, airborne.
Helicopter 4 Charlie Alpha, roger, radar contact, and you can proceed on course, report to KDA.
That power's out. A little bit fast today.
Charlie Alpha, we'll report to KDA inside.
Came over at 90 knots, that's why I'm gonna have to balloon it. Let that airspeed bleed off. Just like that. But you didn't even feel the wheels touch, did you? Well, welcome to Lafayette, everybody. We got to check in with a new subscriber on the way down. That was really cool. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It means so much to me that y'all are interested in aviation and that you guys are curious about what we do and how we move around the country in these airplanes. They're fantastic tools, and I can't say enough about business aviation and using these airplanes to conduct business. So appreciate you coming along. Thank you very much. You've got to forgive me. I'm looking around making sure traffic's not coming and I'm not doing anything wrong. Thank you, Gladys. I am clear across runway 4, so I can keep taxiing.
4,000 feet remaining.
But I appreciate y'all coming along. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Tune in to the next video. We're going to meet up with Chris Holder with Concord Battery in just a few minutes. And we're going to go up and talk a little bit about batteries, and then we're going to go grab some dinner. So y'all come along on the next one. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.